Within this video, we provide a quick overview in how to use our new itelligence customer portal. We will also guide you through the creation of a new support request and how to reply to existing requests. Link timecodes for these topics appear in the YouTube description for this video. When you experienced an issue within your current SAP application or any kind of request you want to commit or inquire to the itelligence support, you can use our customer portal. And here's how it works. To log on to the portal, you first need a valid user. You can request it at your local itelligence department. As soon as your logon credentials are available, enter them here. Since you're still using the initial password, the first task you have to do is to set your own productive password. But before we finally log on to the portal, let's have a quick look to the other available features here. Feel free to choose your preferred language. You can choose between English, German, French, Spanish, Polish, Chinese, Japanese, Russian and Turkish. With Change Password, you can change your current password at any time. In case you forgot your password, choose Password Forgotten. All contact details from the local intelligence departments can be found here. Let's continue to confirm your credentials for the very first time. Click the Log On button or press Enter on your keyboard. Go ahead and type in your initial password again and set your productive password now. Click Change and Continue. You're now logged into the itelligence customer portal for the very first time. The screen you're looking at is segmented into app groups. By default, you can see the groups Ticket Processing, Key User, and SAP Links. Based on your authorizations, it might be possible that some of these groups or apps aren't available. Some of these tiles will refer to the same app, but will already provide you a see behind the curtain. For instance, the first two apps in group Ticket Processing. Both will open up the ticket monitor, but you can already see the number of tickets displayed according to the meaning of the app. For example, my test user does have one ticket to which he currently has to react. It's basically a valuable indicator that tickets need your attention. Another important feature you can find in the left upper corner of the screen. When you click the man-like pictogram, you have access to some additional settings. There you have Help and Contact, User Preferences, and Edit Homepage. Let's open up the preferences of your user. This gives you the ability to define some general settings, such as your time zone and your preferred language. On the right-hand side, you are able to manage your replacements. For doing that, just type in the name of your colleague who should replace you during your absence. Continue by defining the period. When you are done, click Save at the bottom right corner of the screen. One handy feature of the new customer portal is the option to edit your homepage. Back in your user settings, you can choose Edit Homepage. This will lead you to the configuration mode. You can add or delete apps from predefined groups. If you want to go back to the default of these groups, simply reset them. My Home will be suggested to become your own personalized app group, but you can also create a completely new group by choosing Add Group. To add a new app to your individual group, choose the tile with the plus sign. This will navigate you into our app finder. Within this catalog, you have access to all current apps. In upcoming versions of our customer portal, more apps will be added from time to time. If you're ready with editing your homepage, click Done in the bottom right corner of the screen. Back to it, there is a faster, much convenient way to arrange your apps, simply by drag and drop them to your favorite place. I'm going to continue with one key functionality of our customer portal, the ticket creation. If you want to raise a ticket to the itelligence support, open up the app Create Ticket in your ticket processing group. The app is structured to guide you through all mandatory fields by highlighting them with a red frame. Start with typing in a short description of your inquiry or issue. Choose a suitable priority and select the contract type you want to raise a ticket for. This is basically defining to which business unit at itelligence the ticket will be assigned. Based on your authorization, it might be possible that you don't see all of the values in contract type. The classification categorizes the ticket to become an incident, service request, or change request. When you are about to raise a ticket for the hosting business unit, there will be another field called Subject. This is to further categorize the issue and gives our first level support the ability to react faster to the ticket. For some subjects, it might be possible that you have to choose a sub-area here. The next field is a key value during ticket creation. Here you have to name the affected SAP system the issue took place before. The system role will be filled out automatically. When you are about to raise an SAP maintenance ticket, you have to take care about the SAP component. To enter a value, I'm going to simply type in something related to my issue. Let's assume I'm working with the SAP Solution Manager and have a problem. So I'm going to type in Solution Manager and choose one value which fits most to my issue. The ticket long text is meant to provide a detailed description of your inquiry or issue. Please be as specific as possible to enable our support to react in the most convenient way. Of course, there's also a way to attach documents or other files to your ticket. Click the small plus icon and you will be prompted to upload the file. As soon as you are done with providing all needed data, you can go ahead and click Save on the bottom right corner of the screen. A pop-up confirms the successful ticket creation. To immediately enter your previously created ticket, you can choose the recently created ticket option on the right upper corner of the screen. The Ticket Monitor is another application you can use to access your open tickets. This is not a single tile, since the monitor can be used with a large variety of selections. Some of them are already provided at your homepage, so let's focus on them. A very important tile for the Ticket Monitor is My To-Dos. As soon as you open it up, you can access all your tickets you have to react or to interact in a particular way. The settings wheel right above the result list provides a bunch of options to configure the look and feel of the monitor. You can hide and display columns, define a sort order, filter your result list, and group tickets based on a specific value in the ticket. There's also a very convenient way to export your current result list to an Excel spreadsheet. You can even create a new ticket directly out of the Monitor app. Jumping into tickets out of your current monitor list is as easy as winking. Just select the row of the ticket and you will be navigated to the ticket processing view. You can open your tickets at any time, but sometimes it is needed to interact with them. In most cases, due to an additional request from itelligence support to provide further data, or in case we have been able to provide a solution for your issue. Therefore, it is important to understand how to work with the ticket. Your tickets contain a lot of information which is needed to provide the optimal support. For our customers, we reduce the visible amount of information down to everything necessary. Our tickets are partitioned into conversations, details, persons, attachments, contract details, SAP notes, changelog, and more details. On the bottom menu bar, you will find additional actions which can be executed. Based on the current status of the ticket, you will see different actions. Talking about statuses. The status is one of the major details in a ticket. It highlights the progress of the ticket processing. There are a few statuses I want to immerse their meaning. New is the very first status of the ticket. You just created it and the itelligence support did not react to the ticket yet. Active indicates that the ticket will be processed at itelligence and you can expect a response in the very near future. Customer action. For this, the ball is on your side. Additional details about the issue might be required, or maybe the itelligence support is asking for further input on a specific inquiry to continue the work at the ticket. Proposed solution is just like customer action, so you need to interact with the ticket. The itelligence support was able to provide a solution for your inquiry or issue. Please feel free to check it and reject the solution if applicable by simply replying to the ticket. Customer responded is a very important status for the itelligence support. It indicates that you provided further details or rejected the proposed solution. The ball is now back at the itelligence side. Request for closure is an optional status value which will only be set when you miss to react to a ticket in status customer action or proposed solution. Closed is the final status of a ticket. You can close tickets by yourself in any of the 3 previously mentioned statuses. There is also an automatic closing in place when you don't react to a ticket for additional 4 weeks after requesting for closure. A closed ticket can never be reopened. Please feel free to create a new ticket when you still encounter problems. Let me show you how easy it is to reply to a ticket. When you receive the email notification, you can just jump into the ticket with the given link. But of course you can also navigate to the ticket directly in the customer portal. Therefore, choose the app My To-Dos and in the monitor, click on the desired ticket. Type in your reply in the post box and submit it with the dedicated button. That's it. The ticket status changed to customer responded and an email notification was sent out to the current message processor of your ticket. There's a very flexible and individual way to find your tickets based on various selection criteria. The app is called Ticket Selection and you will find it here on your homepage. As soon as you open it up, there will be some default selection values ready to cover general search requests. But this view is highly customizable. You can completely define your own combination of search criteria based on your intended result of the selection. Let's first focus on some general options within this app. To add or delete single rows, you can use the plus icon on the left upper corner of the table and the delete icons at the end of each row. Above the table in the center area, you can save your current selection into a so-called selection variant. On the right side of the table, you also have the chance to mark your desired selections as your default variant. I'm going to show you how to work with variants now. I would suggest to build a new selection from scratch. Therefore, I'm going to remove all displayed rows now. Next, with the plus icon, I can add a new row back to the table. In the first column, I'm going to choose the first value I want to run a selection for. For me, it is important to focus on priorities. I just want to see all very high tickets, because they need most of my attention. Since I'm only interested to see tickets with priority 1, which is very high, I'm going to choose the operation equal to. For the third column, let me choose the exact value now. Furthermore, I want to be sure that my selection only contains not completed tickets. Therefore, I'm going to add another empty row and choose the status. You can see the operation is automatically set to equal to, since we're having a one-to-one relation here. I don't even have to choose not completed, because this is the first selectable value here. One last criteria I have to include to my search is classification, since I'm only interested in getting incidents. Before we run this selection, I want to come back to saving it as a variant. This is pretty easy. You just need to enter a meaningful name here. So I will go with click Save Variant, and immediately after that you can see the new one to be selectable on the left side of the screen. It is also possible to delete it again. You can create as many individual variants as possible. Remember the second tile of the ticket processing group on your homepage. It's called My Default User Variant. Within the ticket selection, you can define your current selection as your default. You just have to set your selection criteria, activate the checkbox, and run the search for one time. Back on your home screen, you can see that your default user variant now displays also a counter. At the bottom right corner of the screen, you will also find an option to save every selection as a tile. But you first have to save them as a variant. By default, such a new tile will be saved to My Group, as you can see here. But you can go ahead and choose any other group of your individual homepage. Even your own arranged groups are available. As soon as you run your search, you will get the ticket monitor. To continuously monitor the result list of a special ticket selection, we've implemented an automatic refresh option. You can leave the field blank or enter a 0 to disable the refresh. When you want to activate the automatic refresh, type in a value bigger or equal than 120 seconds. Remember your user preferences. There you can define it to be valid across all of your monitor variants. Means this is a system-wide setting here. The new itelligence customer portal is also available on your mobile devices. You don't have to download a dedicated app from the App Store or Google Play Store, since the portal is a complete web-based application. Simply open up your web browser and navigate to the link given in the video description below. The overall look and feel is quite the same as you know it from your desktop computer. Here's how it looks on the iPhone. You can see that the layout completely fits to the size and resolution of your screen. The tiles are arranged beneath each other. You can scroll through the portal by moving your finger up and down on the screen. The Create app provides the same functionalities, but in a more compact look. The smartphone layout does not offer a dedicated home button. To navigate back to your homepage, tap on the current app name on top of the screen and choose Home. Even the ticket monitor fits to your screen size. The displayed columns will be arranged among each other. To open up a ticket, you can simply tap the entry in your ticket monitor. To give you another example how the new customer portal looks on mobile devices, that's how it looks like on an iPad. This was an overview in how to use our new itelligence customer portal. We appreciate your attention and hope you enjoy using it for getting in contact with your itelligence support. Thank you and stay tuned.